Morning, everybody. Josh here. Today is Saturday, February 6th, 2021, 10:06 a.m. I am on my way to work. Once again, I have to be to work for 11. It's looking like a better day today than it was yesterday. The sun's out. A little chilly. As I mentioned in my previous video, I've been using this universal rear view mirror mount. It's day 2 of using it. It's holding up pretty good. So that's good. How's everybody doing this morning? Got any weekend plans? Seems harder and harder to do things these days because of this pandemic. Enough of this. Oh, Mr. Fireman, I don't smell no smoke. This pandemic thing is getting out of control. I don't believe it, for one thing. I don't believe it. You know, for me, I'm one of the people that, unless I see it for myself, I can't make myself believe it. I don't know. It's probably going to cause a huge uproar of negativity with people in the world. Oh, it's real, it's real. I don't know. I don't see or understand how a deadly virus can only attack certain people. I don't know. The numbers always seem way too high. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Throughout this whole thing, I haven't done anything any different than I did, 2 years ago. I don't wear gloves. I don't wipe down the gas pump. I don't wipe down shopping cart handles. I don't wipe down basket handles. I eat with my hands. I don't know, man. I'm fine. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that, well, where I'm from, everybody that's died in the last 2 years, it's been because of COVID-19. You're telling me nobody died of natural causes or just, plain drop dead? Like, come on. I don't know. I don't believe it. COVID this, COVID that. I think it's just a government ploy to get funding to hospitals. And, of course, the hospitals are going to keep saying that it's COVID, so they can keep getting their funding. Because if they say, oh no, there's no more cases of COVID, there goes all their funding. They're not going to get, funding for COVID testing and this and that. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. I will tell you this thing, though. I'm getting sick and tired of wearing this frickin' mask. I think it's making wearing the mask is worse than not wearing the mask. Alright, I have to wear this mask for 8 hours a day. Non-stop. If I take it off just to breathe, my manager's like, put the mask on. You stupid. Come on. It just makes it harder to breathe with the mask than it would without it. I'd rather not just wear the fucking thing. I'll take my chances. I don't know. I don't believe it, so. But it's like, how long are they going to drag this on for? They've got the vaccine now. I just don't understand how a virus can spread throughout the whole planet as fast as it did. That doesn't make sense to me either. It's like one day we were fine, and then the next day, boom! The whole planet had COVID-19. Like, come on. Nothing spreads that quick. Nothing. Butter don't even spread that fast. I don't know. I guess me and the people I know are lucky ones, I guess. I think it's bullshit, to be honest with you. I didn't believe it from day one, and I still don't believe it. Like I said, until I see it with my own eyes, I'm not going to believe it. Now, for those of you out there that supposedly had it, and you've pulled through it, God bless you. I'm glad to see that y'all are still alive and you've made a recovery from it. Whatever it was, I don't, for all I know, it could have been just the everyday cold, everyday flu, I don't know. But I'm glad to see whatever you had, you recovered from. Just take one day at a time and move forward. Now, I will say this, though, about the mask. You know, we've been wearing this mask for almost a year now. And it sucks. I don't know how many of you can agree with me that wearing the mask sucks. I know it's for to protect everybody and blah, blah, blah. But it gets annoying. Alright, it gets annoying. Every time you go into the store, you gotta have your mask. You forget it in the car, you gotta walk all the way back to your car. It's just a pain in the ass. But anyway, we get so used to wearing this stupid thing that when the day comes when they're like, oh, you don't have to wear the mask anymore, we're gonna still wear it because we're just so used to putting it on. Is there gonna come a day where they enforce a rule where you can't wear the mask? Hey, you can't wear that in here. Get out, you know? Why not? I mean, there is a good thing that came out of this COVID-19. The government's been giving us money. I ain't gonna complain about that. $1,200 the first time, $600 the second time, supposedly $1,400 this third time. You know what? You can keep throwing money at me all you want. I'll believe anything. I'll believe in aliens. Give me free money. I just thought of something. You know, when this whole pandemic thing happened, the government did everything in their power to, get people to be healthy, to be safe, this and that. Why don't the government do anything to help the homeless people? Where I'm from, which is Massachusetts, in the winter time, it gets really cold out. And every day, I see all these homeless people walking around. Nowhere to go, nothing to eat, begging for change. It's like I don't know their story. I don't need to know their story. All I know is that, somewhere along the line, something happened, and the road they were on came to an end. But why don't the government use some of this money that they have just laying around, build some kind of housing complex or, more shelters or whatever, and get these homeless people off the streets. I mean, there's homeless people everywhere. Or make it easier for these homeless people to find jobs. Now, maybe some of them want to work, maybe some of them don't. Maybe some of them are so accustomed to living the way they do that they just don't care anymore. But I'll tell you this, if I was homeless, had nothing to my name, no ID, don't know where the hell my social security number went, card went, my birth certificate. You know, if I lost all that, I mean, how are you supposed to get a job? If I was homeless, the first thing I would be doing every day is going to, you know, these little places that hire anybody. You know, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, McDonald's, anywhere really. Just explain your situation. Hey, I'm homeless. I will take any job you got. You don't have to pay me a lot, minimum wage, you know, just, you know, let me earn like $100 a week or whatever, $200 a week. You know, just something, man. You know? The government should make it easier for these people to find work. Try to get their life back on track. Oh, well, what about the ones that just using on booze? Well, I don't know about them people. I mean, they're still human beings. We're supposed to give up on human beings because they're alcoholics? No. I mean, what if one of those was your family member? You wouldn't want your family to get help? I just think it should be easier for homeless people to get unemployment, you know, save up some money, get some housing. I don't know. There was a time it was the winter before this pandemic happened, so it was probably about the winter of 2019. I went to a wrestling event up in Rhode Island somewhere with this girl I knew. And parking was, you know, street parking, so I had to park a few blocks away. After the show, I was walking back to my car, and there was homeless people, like, everywhere. On the steps of apartment buildings, you know, on the sidewalks. And I just thought to myself, man, why ain't anybody trying to help these people? You got Joe Schmo over there bundled up in like 4 jackets because he's freezing his nuggets off, and nobody gives a damn. It's sad how nobody wants to help anybody anymore. It's like the human race is just out for themselves. One man for himself, and that's it. Like, what happened to the days when you helped your fellow man, you know, you treated everybody as a friend? Like, it's just sad, man. I don't want to hear this bull crap about, oh, times are changing, this, that, and the other. No. Alright, we're all human beings. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. You know, it don't matter where you were born, where you live now, who your ancestors were, you know. At the end of the day, we're all God's children. White, yellow, brown, black, whatever. We're all God's children. No, we should be looking out for each other. No, we shouldn't be, you know, be racist and, you know, you see all these videos about, you know, Black Lives Matter. No, Black lives do matter. White lives matter. Brown lives matter. Old people matter. Young people. Everybody matters. We're all in the human race.